from Joburg in South Africa. Today I am leaving the city and I am flying to Durban, and then from Durban I'm getting a 4-hour transfer to a place called Phinda, and Phinda is a private game reserve, and I'm going to be volunteering there for a week doing conservation work. So I am so beyond excited right now. I'll be on safari like 8 hours a day, tracking animals, logging data, all sorts of things. So yeah, I'm very excited. I have a long travel day ahead, so let's get to the airport. We have just arrived at our little camp. So we're staying on the edge of Phinda, in our little huts, and we have one hut each, which is so cute, and then there's a main toilet and a main kitchen, and we will be going out on game drives at 5 AM every morning and then 3:30 PM to go track mainly rhinos at the moment. So yeah, it's all very exciting. It's all a bit surreal. I can't quite believe I'm here. I'm gonna unpack and get all ready and then cook some food, and tomorrow get ready for our 5 AM game drive. Good morning from the South African bush. I have officially survived my first morning, apart from a slight bit of an ant infestation in one corner. I think I have survived unscathed. Maybe I've had about 4 hours sleep because it is 4:30 and I did go to bed at like 12 trying to... I kept turning the light off and then turning it back on, hearing noises, but finally she went to kind of asleep, and now it's 4:30 and it's time to get ready. First game drive of the trip. I'm so excited, so let's go.
he's walking.
We are back from our first game drive and it was incredible. We saw so much. We saw rhinos, we saw elephants, we saw buffalo. We also saw a black rhino, which is really quite rare. 9:30, so I'm like, what do I do with the rest of my morning and life? So I thought I'd get into a good habit of washing up my oats Tupperware that I had on the game drive and refilling it and making it ready for the morning so I don't forget. So I'm currently making some apple overnight oats, and I had to deal with a mass, tens of thousands of ants in the kitchen. I've managed to get rid of them all. But yeah, they were in the kettle, like inside the kettle, in the pans, in the water, in the washing up. Luckily I've eradicated the ants for approximately 10 minutes, so we'll see. And then the rest of the day I think I'm going to do a workout before it gets too much hotter, shower, chill, go through the photos I took, and then hopefully we get to go out on game drive number 2 this evening before the thunderstorm. But it's meant to be like a mass thunderstorm, and it was meant to be this morning, but it's pure blue sky right now, so yeah, we will do that. And this is my little outfit of the morning game drive. So I don't have much safari gear, so it's a bit of a cobbled together little situation, but I think we did pretty well. This hat is from a charity shop. This top was from when I was a kid and was from Mini Bowden. Shout out to Mini Bowden, whoever used to wear that. By there. And then these trousers, a Mountain Warehouse, from when I went to Costa Rica in 2014, so 10 years ago. Obviously I haven't grown. So yeah, that was a little fit with a little belt, of course, to spice it up a bit. Yeah.
Hizi stressi pesa zinaniweka roho juu, kula vitamu mama mpaka sikukuu, na mnavyo safa mwezako kama kiriku, yeah. Upate kula upate na viwalo juu, baby niko so down, mwezako bado naumiza ndonga, usije ukanichoka, baby tena ukanitosa, mwezako niko so down, baby bado naumiza ndonga, usije ukanipa utaila, usisikize tantarila. Oh mama, I go get some money for you, Versace, Gucci and Prada. You like it sushi, my lover. For you, don't you worry, baby mama. tunafanana, mie nawe tunajichana, kama kundi tunagandana, like kwenye msoto baby bado po, unanidekeza katoto, kwa baridi wanipa joto, bado kuna mie, usiku watulali mapopo, tukikesha hadi machoko, unanipa tu my love, 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 bado kuna mie. Baby niko so down, mwenzako bado naumiza ndonga, usije ukanichoka, baby tena ukanitosa, mwenzako niko so down, baby bado naumiza ndonga, usije
Okay, do I have story time for you? Please pardon my appearance. So our task, let me take all of this off because it was so windy on the way home that I have 5 layers on. But the task today was tracking this female rhino and its baby, his calf, that we were tracking yesterday. However, we couldn't find it this morning, and so we had to try and find it again this afternoon. We spent like 7 hours doing it today, we still can't find it, and then the guy that gets a phone call saying they're capturing it tomorrow, but we haven't managed to find it. So tomorrow's going to be a crazy exciting day. Tomorrow we are going to wake up at 3:15 and leave at 3:45 to meet to go and try and capture this rhino. So they're bringing the helicopter and vets, so they will have to sedate it, and I think they'll do that from a helicopter. And then on the way home at 7, and we got off the van, literally the guide was still in the van, we got off the van and walking down the pathway. You've seen this pathway, not very long, like this long. What is on it? A spitting cobra. A spitting. 2 days ago he said to check our beds and everything. He wasn't joking, it's the same cobra he keeps seeing, which is petrifying. And I am literally scared stiff of snakes, let alone a spitting cobra, which is one of the worst ones. So then he was like, okay, we need to go and check our bedrooms for them. We had a power cut, so there was a spitting cobra slithering around, and we were in complete darkness, and we didn't have our head torches as we just got back, so literally trying to use our phone torches with this spitting cobra and no lights anywhere. So yeah, that was for sure an experience. just back now, and what a crazy, insane morning. We managed to capture the rhinos, which was incredible. Bear in mind we couldn't find them yesterday. The reason why we couldn't find them is they were in like this little thicket valley part, so the signal wasn't picking up, and then there was power cables above, so it was like throwing off the monitor. But it was so amazing to see and to be part of. I got to touch a rhino. I got, yeah, crazy once in a lifetime morning, and I was so lucky to be there. So yeah, feeling very lucky, and it was all done. We got the rhinos by 6:15. So yeah, all in a morning's work here, and now it's about 9 and we are back, and I am just gonna have a quick nap, I think. I just realised I forgot my trousers. Accepted.